This year, the Hornets have they've added a you know probably the most important piece in the free agency class, which is Liangelo Ball, and they've made a bunch of off-season moves to try and go from the play-in tournament to the actual playoffs and play in those games of seven. What do you think about the Hornets this off-season? How they've done, and what are your predictions for this season, Liam?
Look, I'm going to make a big call. I'm going to make a big call here. I'm going to say Hornets. Hornets finished fourth in the East. I know it's ridiculous. It's
Fourth.
ridiculous. Lamelo Ball, the rookie of the year. This young core in Charlotte is building something seriously scary. Yeah, look, it might not happen this year, and that is a big, outrageous call. But in the draft, they picked up James Bouknight at pick 11, who many have projected, top five kind of. He's a great scorer, and I think the pairing with him and Lamelo is going to work wonders. And then pick 19, they picked up Kai Jones, the big 7-footer, super athletic dude, and I think Lamelo's ability to make those full court passes. We've all seen the House of Highlights, Lamelo show. I think him and Kai Jones are going to work beautifully together. Gordon Hayward is kind of getting back to his old self. He had a bit of injury issues again. Terry Rozier is just getting better and better. 20 points, shooting 40% from three. And look, and you got Lamelo, his boy Miles Bridges. We've seen so many oops, and PJ Washington. I think the Hornets are building something seriously special, seriously young core as well. Most of those players I've listed under 21, under 22 kind of thing. And for me, I'm liking the Hornets a lot. I think that the four might be a bit of a stretch, but I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna throw it out there. They're gonna surprise a lot this year.
Yes, sir. How about you, AP? Who do you think? What do you think about the Hornets this season?
I mean, yeah, I'm liking what Liam's saying. Look, they were really in playoff contention last season. If it wasn't for Melo breaking his hand or whatever.
Facts,
So I
mate.
mean, adding another ball brother, that's just gonna. If what were their seeding in the 2019 season, by the way?
I think it's ninth or 10th.
Ninth or 10th. All right, so add Melo, eighth seed ish, or seventh. Add Jello, sixth or fifth seed, mate.
You're
So,
crazy, mate. You're crazy,
yeah.
mate. You're
So,
yeah, I mean, I like the Hornets this season. I don't know. I just feel like the East is super, super tough. Bucks, Nets, Sixers, Hawks are going to be good. Boston,
Heat and the
um,
Bulls.
the Heat, yeah, the Heat, the Bulls. That's your top eight right there, and
Hey,
then
don't sleep on the Cavs either. That's what
the
I'm gonna say.
the
That's all
garbage
I'm gonna
Cavs,
say.
mate.
That's all I'm gonna
I'm
say.
gonna sleep on the Cavs all night, mate. Um, the Cavs, yeah, not gonna count them, but yeah, you have this really stacked Eastern Conference, and then you got the Hornets, who are their average age is probably like 22, 21, 22. They're like super young. But I
yeah,
do really like them. They did get rid of Devonte Graham, who was like probably their second biggest playmaker, ball handler, and I don't know how that's gonna affect the team. Chemistry wise, he's been there for like a couple of years. Obviously, this second round
that's
pick,
true.
and so yeah, I don't know how that's gonna affect the chem. Obviously, this is Lamelo Ball's team now. They do have
Yeah,
a bunch of good pieces. They have the Martin twins. They have PJ Washington and Bridges. And I think that their front court is lacking as well. Don't really have any crazy power forwards or centers who are going to make a big difference. They drafted James Bouknight, I believe, and they got Leangelo Ball as well, who is Leangelo's a freak. He's going to make any team better, but
I mean,
this
he's a pretty good defender, unlike Devontae. Don't forget.
yeah, but they're so guard heavy now. They're so guard heavy. Like they're so guard and wing heavy. So I'm just worried about that front court. They do have Vernon Carey Jr. from Duke, who was pretty good. He was projected like a top five pick before he was just garbage in college. So maybe they're just gonna make him a freak. But I don't know, boys. I'm gonna say they're gonna be a 10th seed this year.
Okay. Okay.
10th seed. They're not
Look,
gonna.
Mike, you do put some good points forward there in terms of their front court is lacking. And Kai Jones, as a 20-year-old, you can't really expect him to come out and star in the NBA. But like in terms of they've lost Devontae Graham, as you mentioned. They also lost Malik Monk to the Lakers, but they did pick up Kelly Oubre Jr. And I know he's a career 33% shooter.
Oh my, is it that?
From
Is that
three,
bad?
From three.
Oh,
from
okay.
three. So, and they lost Devontae Graham 37.5 and Malik Monk 40%. I'm focusing big on the other 3-point% shooting because it's so important in the NBA at the moment. But I think in terms of James Bouknight really stepping up, and I think Miles Bridges is going to really shine this year. I'm expecting a bit of a breakout year from Miles Bridges, and LaMelo Ball I think is just going to get better and better and better. And he's their franchise player. He's only 19, and I think there's bright things ahead. Maybe the 4th seed was a bit ridiculous, but I'll say the Hornets make playoffs.
Imagine LaMelo Ball becomes MVP favorite, gets into the top 3 seed.
That's a dark horse.
Beats the 1st seed Brooklyn Nets in the playoffs. Goes to the NBA Finals. LiAngelo Ball hits the game-winning shot, assisted by Melo. What a dream! That'd be a dream for me, mate.
That'd be nuts.
That'd be sick, mate.
Do we want to talk about LiAngelo Ball unless you guys had some final thoughts there on Charlotte?
Nah, I mean, I think they're a good team. Maybe in like 3 or 4 years. Maybe not right now. Just the competition's too crazy.
Yeah.
They have T-Row as well, don't they?
They do. Scary Terry.
So yeah, it's so guard heavy. They probably have like 50 billion guards on their roster. Yeah. Anyways, let us know what you think about the Hornets in the chat or in the comments.
Hey guys, cheers for making it to the end of the video. Really appreciate your time and listening to our opinions. Whether you agree or disagree with us, please drop a comment down below. Let us know. We're just trying to learn and grow our channel. And talking to growing our channel, feel free to drop us a subscribe as well. Really help us grow and really get our name out there. Really appreciate it, guys.